So last weekend I did a vlog in Manchester, and this is the vlog here. Manchester zombies get aggressive. Now in this video, I just filmed the content that I usually do, highlighting social issues, having conversations with people, and capturing incidents as they happen. Now, at the time, I was with 4 other YouTubers, and when we got to Deansgate, we was walking down Deansgate, 2 plainclothes police officers jumped out from nowhere. One pulled his badge out, and he pointed me out specifically. He said he knows who I am, he's seen my content, and he brought up the topic of voyeurism. So first, we're going to take a look at the conversation, and then I'm going to respond to the comments made by the police.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no problem filming. Obviously, in public places, that's fine. However, especially on a Friday and Saturday night, sometimes we get incidences whereby the filming gets like a bit too personal.
Yeah,
I know you guys are not probably knowing it. So the reason for me just to have a chat with yourself is just trying to find out, you guys got a YouTube account and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube handle?
I don't feel comfortable telling you.
No
offence, I find
out
it
in the public,
Gathering.
you know what I mean? It's not until
I know. Whatever videos go up on my channel, like if you want to see it, they'll go up. I'm not going to give anyone, especially the police, I'm not going to give anyone details.
I recognise yourself. You've been around Piccadilly and that before, haven't you?
Nah, not anymore. You might recognise me from TikTok or YouTube, but yeah. Yeah, we're just filming. We don't actually interact with people mostly. We just keep the cameras on and film whatever happens. So
if someone says turn the camera off, fine.
That's fine.
We see a lot of the stuff that goes on. We understand where you're coming from.
But what I'm trying to get to is just to ensure that there's a line between filming normal public and location-wise.
And then antagonising.
No, I'm talking about voyeurism and so on as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, voyeurism, yeah. So don't listen to what they're saying on a convo.
No.
I mean, like, that's basically that's the illegal part of it. So if they're asking like their address or anything on video, you've got to
put the camera over the cubicles.
Voyeurism meaning
just
upskirting someone.
Oh yeah, that's what we chased. We chased them off. We chased them off a few weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, we actually
we chased 2 of them.
A few people, I think it was called Flory Travel. He goes to Denmark, Sweden, Manchester, and that's sort of the stuff that
But we seen him basically in action right near the queues, so we thought, you know what? All that stuff, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, your teeth done,
Yeah, Dubai.
Was it veneers or?
Yeah, veneers, they just stick on, yeah. Well, not stick on, but you know what I mean, like.
Did you get them fixed for the other day?
Nah, it's not that.
It'll be about just making you guys aware.
Yeah.
Have a safe night, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Now, as you saw, the police officer here, he didn't do much talking, but it was this guy here wearing the badge. He's the one that did all the talking. And he said that he knows me specifically. He's seen my content, and he brought up the topic of voyeurism. Now, if you don't know what voyeurism is when you film vulnerable drunken women walking down the street and then upload that to social media accounts for people's sexual pleasures. That's what he is trying to imply. But as he said himself, his own words, he knows who I am. He's seen my content, so he knows that I don't film voyeurism content. Some people will probably say it doesn't mean that. Voyeurism doesn't mean sexually explicit content. It can mean different things, but it actually doesn't for Greater Manchester Police. And here's a statement released by them: voyeurism and upskirting, which is what the policeman also said. And here is their statement: voyeurism. Voyeurism is when someone gets sexual pleasure from watching, photographing, or recording others doing something that's usually private, for example, when they're naked or having sex. And then upskirting. Upskirting is an informal term for a type of voyeurism when someone uses equipment like a camera or mobile phone to take photos or videos underneath a person's clothes without their permission. So essentially what he's implying here is that we was out filming women, either voyeurism content or upskirting content, which he said from his own mouth. He saw my content, he knows exactly who I am, in which case he knows that I don't make voyeurism content. Now I want to show you an example of voyeurism content. I'm going to turn off the volume there, but this is what voyeurism content is. I'm just going to play a quick sample just so you know exactly what it is, and I'm sure you've seen this style of content before. So I'll stop it there. I'm sure you know exactly what it is. It's basically drunken women or women that are out on a night out wearing, sometimes revealing clothing. These men secretly film them from a distance without their permission, and then they post it on social media. Now, here's some more examples of voyeurism content. You get a lot of these fake accounts on YouTube as well, where they'll post like fake AI thumbnails, and then the videos, it will just be women on a beach in Spain or Italy or whatever, wearing bikinis and swimwear, and they'll film all of that content, again, without the women's permission, and then post it on the channel. This is another example of nighttime voyeurism content, which is what the police officer was talking about, and you can see it's basically all women on nights out drinking alcohol, sometimes wearing revealing clothing, and these accounts will film them women without their permission, and then they post it on social media. Now, the thing about these accounts is that all of them are demonetized on YouTube. As soon as YouTube detects that you are posting voyeurism content, your channel will be demonetized. And I know this because if you look at this channel, the last time they posted a video was 1 year ago, so they're obviously not monetized and they're banned from this channel. And this channel as well, the last time they posted a video was 1 year ago, which also suggests they are banned and they're demonetized on YouTube. So when it comes to voyeurism content on YouTube, it's not even possible anyway, because YouTube detects it. And even if you look at my channel, it doesn't apply to my channel because I don't post that type of content, mainly news, highlighting social issues and protests and content of that nature. There's no voyeurism content whatsoever. There's no sexual content on my channel. I'll give it to the police. The street they are standing on, this is where the people who film voyeurism content, this is the street that they stand on. It's Deansgate. They stand around all of these bars: Manhattan, Dirty Martini, Albert Schloss, Cuba de Revolution, all of those bars in Manchester on Deansgate. This is where these perverts that film voyeurism content, this is where they stand, and this is why the police officers were hanging around there. Again, I understand he's doing his job. He's out on the street where voyeurism content is filmed, but it doesn't apply to us. The reason I think he approached us is because he is undercover investigating voyeurism content creators, but he didn't find none. And if he goes back to the police station and tells his boss, we didn't find nobody tonight, it doesn't look good. It looks like he's not really done a good job. So instead, if he confronts us, then he can tick it off on his box and go back to his boss and say, yeah, boss, I confronted 5 suspected voyeurism creators. I'll let him know. And then he gets a brownie point on the scoreboard, and he is seen to be actually doing something to combat voyeurism content. Now, one thing I just want to add to this as well, that voyeurism content is definitely an issue. There are multiple arrests, and there are tons of accounts of basically perverts in Manchester filming women from a distance and then posting that on social media for financial gain. This is a recent arrest in November 2024. A man was arrested in Bradford, and this is the guy here. He was arrested for posting voyeurism content. This is another arrest of another man charged with voyeurism in Liverpool, and this is another arrest, man jailed for voyeurism in Winsford. His name is Richard Houck, and he appeared at Chester Crown Court on Thursday the 24th of April, where he was sentenced to 55 weeks in prison. So I do acknowledge that voyeurism content is definitely an issue, and this is why the police were investigating it. But what I found from my personal experience is that the content that we create, it actually combats voyeurism. A couple of months ago, Cozzy actually found these content creators, these voyeurism content creators, and confronted them about it, and they basically ran off and disappeared through Manchester, and they were actually foreigners. And these guys do it covertly. They do it in a way so they don't get caught. Sometimes they do it at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning when everybody's too drunk to actually notice that they're being filmed. When it comes to my content, it's definitely not voyeurism content. All the police watch my channel. They know it's not voyeurism content. My guess is that my channel, it's on the police database. They use my channel for gathering intelligence, and it actually makes their job easier. He knows I don't make voyeurism content, this police officer, but he just confronted me because he knows who I am. He wanted to strike up a conversation and basically just put a tick on the brownie scoreboard so he can go back to his boss and tell him that he actually confronted some potential voyeurism content creators. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Give me your thoughts in the comments, what you think about it, and also make sure you go and check my latest vlog, which is this vlog here, Manchester Zombies Get Aggressive, for the full conversation and the full vlog on that night.